Everybody, welcome back to Man and Brass, episode 48 with me, Sid, and I'm down in the Blood Magic area where I have just made myself a whole load of iron keys. I have got another 31's worth of iron keys there, but I do need to recharge my Tartaric gem, and the objective today, well, apart from going and recharging all of my things, let me just pop over here. So you need a bit of a charge. Anything else need a charge? Don't think so. I do need to change out my I don't need a water breathing charm, that's for certain, for what I'm planning today. So we'll get you going. Jump in here. That is my treasure. I think that's my treasure system, isn't it? Let me just double check. I know I did it. So, oh wow. I think that has been used to stash stuff in. It doesn't matter. We've still got 2 diamond shulkers worth. And maybe I need to just rejig this a little bit, because that is all inventory trim. Inventory trim. Take you, and you are let me have a look. If I go and pop that there, and then go 1, 1, 2, and 3. I think that's just blackstone or something, is it? Blackstone, probably. It certainly has. Can't remember how you paint these. Definitely not that, that's for certain. Right. Okay. A little paintbrush, fancy cobblestone pillar. I don't want you to be that. I want you to be. Paint blocks to match their surround. I don't want you to match you. I want you to. Ew, no. What is that? I mean, I'm not worried about the dark stone. I think it may be dark stone. Let me. There you go. That should resolve that issue. And then if we just jump in here, oh wow, okay, yeah, I've got a slight issue, haven't I? This is going to take a quick hot minute to sort out, so yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I've got everything on that I want, except for, of course, there we go. And we're good. Right, so last episode we more or less completed the island here. The island is fully decorated, fully landscaped, fully populated. Well, maybe you can throw a few more villages in, you know, but it is for the most part fully full. Now, before I start playing around over there and around here and around here, I want to tackle this dungeon dimension thing, because it's bugging me. What I do need is I didn't change out my charms. I've got saturation. Let's have, what do I want? Resistance. I think resistance is a good one. So saturation keeps us so we don't take damage, and resistance so we don't worry about it. And then I think in here I should have An orb of temporary flight. Right, so there's still quite a bit of this dungeon to unveil. And yeah, I think I'm not going to do it all on camera. That much is for certain. Just because I suspect we'll be... Oh, wow, okay. That was easy. Oh, that is not what I was expecting. Okay. Just calm thoughts. Calm thoughts. See, I was expecting this to be another one of those well, for want of a better word, one with the dungeon under it. So, was that because it couldn't generate? This is a big old room, isn't it? Now the thing is, I can't see any more anymore. I don't know if I can get see if I can fire off a shot into there. Oh, I see you. Damn it, stop it. Right, that's better. There's at least one more down there. How are we feeling about this? I say I'm not going to do every single part of this dungeon in this way and record it all, because potentially that would take an age. I mean, we've established chemical reaction chamber. Well, I'll have it. It's free. And that's obsidian path. I mean, that's actually pretty good too if I wanted to mine that up. I don't know what there is underneath this. That's half the problem. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything unpleasant hiding in here. A little bit of stuff. I just sat there going, what's that hissing? So long since I've heard TNT going off. I actually didn't recognise it. That was somewhat embarrassing. I didn't recognise it was a trapped chest either, which was even more embarrassing. That could have been very bad indeed. Okay, well, I think we've established therefore that unless there is something in the blood fountain, which there doesn't appear to be, then this appears to be my options. So let's have a look at the map. We're now over this way. There's more that I think that one looks interesting to me. And before I go, I will take the opportunity to empty my inventory of crap. I'll keep those on me though. Oh, I see it. Very slow, sir. Do I believe that that is the only spawner? And the answer has to be no, not for a second. Smallish room though, nothing too excessive in here. Anyway, I am going to continue working my way through the dungeon, and well, I'll be back in a bit. You know, I am beginning to wonder if there is actually an end to this thing, or these things are just endless, because we need to probably alter my vertical chunks a bit. So we are here. That's the entrance chamber. I went off that way, that took me over here, but that was literally bang bang and a dead end. There was nothing else after that. However, there's plenty of space this way, and this is just starting to go into another one of these enter and 3 entrant exits routes. I've still got things. There's a special seal over there, which I don't think is actually going to be even able to do anything because there's already something in its way. Yeah, I am beginning to wonder if this is an endless dungeon. I've actually picked up a whole load more seals, keys, as I've been going around on the loot, and this thing has been invaluable. Where was there another one in here? I honestly can't. Oh yes, there is. There. Get dead. I've seen a few different rooms, but nothing that I would sit there and go, I simply have to come back and show you this. So yeah, there is a huge question mark in my mind, which is, are these endless? Is this effectively an almost infinite geomorphic tile, or is there a point? Because now we're pointing up here, so you know there's still door there, door there, door there. That. Now, if you were to, yeah, see, I just think this is just pure geomorphic, and it's. It is just literally coming in and placing this slot. As it goes, and each tile that it generates, I mean this one has 2 exits here and 2 exits on the bottom floor, always has a whole load of this ore. So I'm going to continue just until I run out of keys, I think. And you'll have to let me know if this is an infinite dungeon or not. Well, maybe not infinite, maybe a potentially infinite. I mean, if the geomorphic tiles line up and RNG basically goes in favour of it, in theory, this could just get bigger and bigger and go on for forever, and I could be an old man before I finish. Actually, no, that's too late on that one, I'm afraid. Still, getting lots of goodies, so lots and grumble. And because of the patented treasure return system, which is actually irrelevant because I can just dump them in there, but this gives me one advantage over that, and that is that I can go and go, look what I got. Which you can't do with the chucking it straight into the inventory. Right, so that's there. Oh, okay. I recognise that. I think I'm just blowing holes. Oh, that's the wrong thing again. I do believe okay, I recognise that sound. Now, I'm sincerely hoping that my zappy thing will help me with these guys, because they were, well, you all know how much of a fun I had with those. Well, I say you all know, presumably you know. Not sure whether I want to hang around near those. Oh, yeah, that did work. It comes in. Where are you, you little flappy git? Damn it. I mean, yeah, they hit like tanks. Well, the question is, did I kill their spawner? The answer is no, I think. Yeah, that's a conundrum. And a half. What I can't figure out is where, if anywhere, the additional spawners are. This is more than a little ludicrous in some respects, because you just can't. There's too many. To cope with, just because I think of I suppose the obvious thing is tunnel through the obstacles. And then shoot them. Light up that corner. See, the Vex seem to be over there, so not too bad, I suppose. Got him. Can I? I mean, I'm feeling reasonably happy now with I see you, sir. Oops. Oh, you're up there. Suppose if you just tunnel through. I know you're out there. Knowing you're there is half the battle. I think that might be their spawner. Possibly. Well, whatever. I mean, I wouldn't even want a Vex spawner if you think about it. Because they're horrendous things, you can't contain them. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's see what's up here, if anything. Good stuff. Okay, well, we are a little bit further in, but I am getting increasingly convinced that this is not something with a specific end, which means it might be something I just want to do as and when, you know what I mean? Just come in, have a little nibble at the stuff, because I can't really see why else I would want to faff around in here. It's significantly more dangerous than you would probably want it to be. Yeah. Now the question then is, what's off that way? Well, there are many questions, but oh, hello. Nothing particularly. I mean, is there another of those big chimneys, I suppose, is where I'm kind of trying to get to in my questioning. Because that seemed to be the direction of travel when we found that library last time. Wow. Full. Okay. There we go. Well, I'm going to carry on. I'll be back in a bit. Well, found a different structure. I thought at first it was that. Now, it has got a lot of skeleton spawners in there. Which in itself is not a significant problem. But what I don't... Okay, that's opened it up to the sky. Right, let's go and find out what's... I mean, I'm not too worried about the odd skelly spawner. I am worried more about Vex spawners, to be honest. So let's get ready. Alright, so basically we've got a reasonably simple tower. Oh, hello. With some spawners on it. And then... So... Well, there are chests off the side, which I think I can probably get just by shooting them. Any more for any more, or is that it? I think that's probably about it. So I definitely, I'm getting a vibe about this place that it just goes on and on and on. I've got 14 keys left. I'm going to continue until I've won them out, and then I will. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't look like there's an awful lot in the way of loot in this place, but well, let's see what we get, shall we? Back in the move. All right. I cut and run. I got to the point of going, you know what, I kind of had enough. I needed to have a break. The problem is I put my spell book somewhere and I don't know where. I mean, it's not in there. That was where I put my Orb of Flight back in. And I don't think I inadvertently put it into any of the other bags. I wish I could remember what it was called. That would help. Let's go. No, come on. You know what you do. No. Manner and Artifice. It's the one up from that, isn't it? Spellbook. Grimoire. That's the one. I don't know where it is. I am completely stumped. I mean, it can't be in there. But it could be in there, but I didn't put it in there. Definitely not there. I mean, I have a spell book, it's not a problem. And that can be set to whatever I wanted to. Hang on. No. Well, alright. I'm not entirely sure what the hell I've done with that. How do you make one? Maybe you don't. Intriguing. Okay, well, you know what? That can go there for now, and we'll stick that, and I'll worry about that one later, because I don't know where else I could have. I did my thing, I came up here, and I put my armor away. Yeah. This is no more in learning the trade as retracing your steps. It'll be in the last place you looked. And it is true. It's one of those you don't know. You'll never find it. I've got all the spells. I'm not actually suffering at all for this. It's just that I haven't got the 2 slots to do it, which I'll live with, I suppose. Right. Anyway, let's just go and have a look at our loot, because there's quite a bit. I mean, you know, A lot of books, but that's fine. There's a lot of bits of stone. There's a lot of miscellaneous things. A lot of disenchantable items. These demon wheels will come in handy. Lots of raw demon stuffs. And some netherite scrap, which I've got quite a... We've got quite a bit of that, yeah. I've got some in there and more in there, and a lot of diamonds and a lot of metals, and yeah. I mean, I don't desperately need to do this, although I suspect a lot of these will come in really useful. A lot of these, all this blood magic stuff will, or is potentially useful. I didn't use all of my keys, and I did chuck that one back in, so I've got 7 left out of, I think it was about 40. And I have exhaustively, I think I shall go have a quick screenshot of the loots, just as a loot thing. Not sure how long I've been recording, I'll also double check that. But I'm going to start by sorting all of the, just the generic stuff out, and I'll be back once I've got us whittled down to something a little bit more structured. Alright, last batch. I've been going for about 36 minutes, so I'm going to call this one very shortly. We're going to finish off. I mean, we are seriously starting to fill up our bookshelves. I've been keeping the diamond gear and scrapping the iron gear, because, you know, diamond gear I can always reuse if I ever desperately need to. I can't think of many circumstances now that I should do, but, you know, there's always a possibility that something could kill me, and that I would need to run back with whatever gear I can pull out of the chest, the storage, so that all kind of works. Right, and then we got, this is all on breakings and mendings and stuff like that. On breakings, and the mendings, the unbreakings, and then I think my generic armor stuff is here, so that's your protections, projectiles, and those. I think this one of these are, that's a helmet, that's sword and other, but that's sword only, so that goes in there. And then I've got no idea where those go. Things where Bane of Arthur returns and that lot can go, so for want of a better place we'll stick it there. So in terms of what else we got out of the system, yeah, we'll leave him to it, it's not coming in. So right, yeah, in terms of what else we have in the here, we got, well, pretty reasonable actually. Obviously there's a totem that can just go back into there. There's a whole load of copper ore, a whole load of iron ore, a whole load of gold ore. Anything else in there that is not blood magic? I don't think so. I think everything else in there is blood magic related, except for that. So that is basically all of them. We got this, a sentient scythe, which I have got no idea what that does particularly. It doesn't do a huge amount of damage. But you know, we'll take the demon wills across with us. We can take the living armor stuff. There's more stuff here than I think we can reasonably transport in one go, unless, actually, tell you what we can do. We can be cheeky, can't we? We can head over to the Blood Altar, where we can pop all the various things. So that's your demon wills. I'll pop that in there. That's a sentient, because it kind of goes with that sentient sword. That is living armor teachings. And that it goes with those. Synthetic armor upgrade pointy hoofers. You are trying to work out where everything is. That's all the metally bits. These, actually, those could have gone in. And the diamonds actually could have gone straight into my system as well. So that's fine. That's all the metally bits. I don't know where I put the alchemy stuff. Not there. There. Okay. I have a right tickly cough. Just for good measure. Those can all go, and that. That can all go back in there. That's fine. Right. That was another armor point upgrade, so that can go in. These were all the various hoofers that I have got no idea what half of this stuff does, so we'll soon. There's a lot of stuff. Soft coating L, honing oil, or dexterity. Things. There's things from blood magic that do things, I presume. That is all. Actually, that's kind of metal as well, I think. Those are over here. I mean, there's 24 netherite scrap there, which is nice. Not that netherite's particularly difficult to get, but it's annoying, shall we say. Now, where do those go? That's a very good question. Maybe in there? Seems to be where I've decided to put them. Yeah, so there's a whole load of weird bits and pieces that just need a home. I'm just not entirely sure where all of these homes are and what we do with them all. There's another standard power crystal there. Those are small power crystals. And corrupt powder. So corrupt powder, small power crystals. Probably those. And then, oh God only knows what we're going to do with all of those. For now, they can just go in there. Oh my God, more small power crystals. Am I? Oh, okay, let's take that out and put that in there. There you go. Right. I need to dig a little bit more into blood magic going forward. Because if we have a look at keys, apart from all, these are all key placeable item, which is, makes it confusing. Sorry, I don't know what the hell that was. But that's your iron key that opens dungeon doors. This is the foreman's key, a key used to gain access to the mines, and the miner's key unlocks doors within the mines. So we can make those, but how do you get to what are these mines? Because they sound interesting. And I'm not sure. I mean, maybe there's something in the sanguine scientium. Dungeon delving. The edge of the hidden realm, being actually again 40. This is a dangerous place full of threats, traps, and blah blah blah. Okay. The endless realm, much of the edge of the hidden realm, you can gain. Endless realm, once again, you'll find yourself as with the anti-chain. Oh, so. That sounds interesting. The endless realm is endless. Or perhaps a number of doorways alongside another inversion pillar. These dungeon rooms will be filled with more fearsome foes than you found in the antechamber. We'll have loot to match. Be sure to keep your eyes peeled for any spatial distortions, as well as rare keys such as Foreman's Key. So, Foreman's Key will allow you entrance to the mines, which is another step up in both difficulty and rewards, along with Demonite Ore, which is essential. You'll find scatters of mundane loot. Explore enough and you may be lucky enough to find intricate Hellforged parts which can be used to double the power of the existing runes. Well, I haven't found any of that, but well, interesting. Can only be opened with the Foreman's Key, while other doors beyond that can be with Miner's Keys. The mines will grant you access to Demonite Ore and most. Okay, I think that is something that I'll probably, I'll keep exploring those dungeons, but realistically, I'm not sure how much more I can do there. What I do want to do potentially next episode is try and get my altar to the highest level, because we're currently here and we could bring ourselves up to the top level altar. Maybe worthwhile. Anyway, on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. Didn't achieve a huge amount today, but I did actually get to run around in the dungeon dimension-y bit again. So until then, thank you very much for watching. I will see you soon, and bye for now.